What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a really long time and I apologize. Kind of fell off the YouTube bandwagon there for a little while, but I am wanting to get back into making videos again. I've built another car since the last time I actually made a video. We've gone through a lot of changes. We've moved, got a new garage, and I want to show everybody everything that we've got. The purpose of today's video is to just show you the garage. I want to make another video maybe in a couple weeks to show you the car, maybe sooner. It's not 100% done yet. It's very close, but it's just not quite 100%. So I'm still working on that, but like I said, my garage is completely different from what it was when we first bought this house. It's undergone a lot of changes. I'm very proud of my garage. However, through the process, I've learned that there's some things that I would like to do differently. So I'd like to document that, on this channel as I make changes out there. But you'll see everything I've done so far, and I'll explain what I want to do in the future. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll keep it short and sweet. But here we go. I'm going to show you my garage setup. Starting out with the cabinets. I hope you guys can hear me okay. If you hear any background noise outside, I apologize. Garage doors are open and there's some construction going on inside the neighborhood. But anyway, these are the NewAge Bold Series cabinets. They offer the Bold Series and the Pro Series. The Bolds are the cheaper option. Even though they're cheaper, they're pretty decent quality. I mean, they open and close pretty well. When they're just freestanding, they're a little flimsy, but once they're mounted to the wall, and I've got all of these mounted to studs, they're surprisingly durable. But I've got plenty of storage, as you can see. Over here in this cabinet, I've got like detailed stuff. It's not very organized. I'm about out of microfiber towels. Those are the dirty ones. Those need to go in the trash. But they get the job done. Not a bad cabinet, really. I mean, for the money that you pay, they're pretty good value. One of them did show up damaged. This one did. This bottom corner, as you can see, got bent a little bit, but it wasn't bad. It doesn't affect performance. Door still opens and shuts fine, so I'm not super worried about it. But I really like these cabinets, and this is the 14-piece set. I can't remember what the price was. I originally wanted black. They didn't have black at the time. It was the middle of COVID, and so I got stuck with gray, but that's fine. It turned out good. It actually looked a lot better with the gray than I thought it would. The toolbox is a 72-inch Husky toolbox. I wanted it all black for the Husky as well. It was also in the middle of COVID when I bought this, and so it is, or was, back ordered. I couldn't get it. But I love this freaking toolbox, man. It's soft closed drawers. Trying to stay pretty organized with my stuff. But boom, I mean, it's very soft touch, soft closed drawers, plenty of storage. It's full of tools, top to bottom. What I love most about this toolbox is the power strip on the side. So I've got stuff plugged in here. I got a phone charger, the chargers for my drill batteries and camera batteries. My sound system is actually hooked up to there, so that is awesome. It just, instead of having to run some giant power strip behind the toolbox, just mounts to the side of it, which is great. Some of the Husky toolboxes come with a top that you can raise up and down. This one does not have that, but I did get the bamboo on that to match the bamboo on this. And the bamboo top with the NewAge cabinets is surprisingly durable. I do a lot of work over here. I haven't decided if I want to put like mount a vice grip or anything to it. I actually don't want to, I don't think, but I need one. But anyway, so this is a setup. This is how it came together. Came out really nice. So out here I actually have a sound system. Oh, I've got a pile receiver here, and they're hooked up to clips. I think I said that right, clips, however you say it. Outdoor speakers. And I ran the wires through channels all the way down, keeps it clean, all the way back to the receiver. But those sound freaking amazing for what they are. I'm actually surprised at the sound quality. They're really, really good. But I've got my TV out here. I do watch TV out here occasionally if I'm working on the car. I'll typically put that on and stream some kind of YouTube or something and stay entertained while I work. It's also great for looking up how-to videos on demand. But yeah, so this is the cabinets, this is a toolbox, and moving on to the floors. I've gotten a lot of questions, a lot of comments, a lot of feedback on the floor. So this is SwissTrax. It's gray, darker gray, and black. So this looks more like a white, but it's actually just gray. I like it. I like the SwissTrax, I really do. I don't love it. I will eventually be doing epoxy. Not yet, but I'm gonna pull this up and I'm gonna do epoxy. But I've got SwissTrax all the way through the 2 bay and where my wife parks in the 3rd bay. But you can see it looks really nice, it does, but it damages really easy. So if you look down here, just working on cars, you know, I damaged some tiles. They're easy to replace and they're cheap. They're like $6 a tile, maybe less, I can't remember, maybe a couple dollars. But I just haven't thought about it. The car is always parked here, it's on top of it, you can't see it, so it's not really on my list of priorities. But eventually I am gonna do epoxy, I think. I think it'll look cleaner. I will be posting these up for sale at some point, but for now, this will do. My biggest gripe with these is they get so dirty and they're so hard to clean. I don't know if you can see this, it's just an oil spot, right? You can't really see it when you back up, but when there's lots of those, the floor looks disgusting. So it's really hard to maintain. You can't run a mop over it. You gotta have some kind of slow speed scrubber with a pad or something to really clean it good. And I don't have that. So typically I'm on my hands and knees out here scrubbing this floor, and that's not really enjoyable. So moving on from the flooring to my lights. I actually ordered the wrong lights, but garage door's in the way. It turned out pretty good. They're bright as I don't even know what. They're super bright. They're 8 feet long. These are just the Amazon LEDs. There's 2 different kinds. There's Barina and then there's another kind, and this is the other kind and the name escapes me. But they're fantastic. I love them. Again, this is something we're gonna change up. I don't really like the design. This one came out okay. If you come over here and look, it's like an X. I think it came out pretty cool. But again, super bright. They don't use much electricity. I'm able to link, I think each one has 3 of them linked together, and then they're hardwired right there where the old lights used to be. So they get the job done. At nighttime, I mean, it's really like, you flip these lights on, it can be completely dark outside, and it will light up, you know, my entire driveway, along with hurt your eyes inside of the garage if they're so bright. So on this side of the garage, this is where the wife parks. SwissTrax all the way through. This is storage. Obsessed Garage, I like Matt's stuff. The garage is inspired by a lot of his work, at least the aesthetic of it was. I've got enough parts and stuff over here to probably build another car. This is just cleaning stuff for trying to keep the garage clean. The mop doesn't really work, but just miscellaneous parts and storage and stuff. I'd like to redo this. So we have an outdoor, or we have a tankless hot water heater, and it's here in the garage. I'd like to tap into this and put a sink over here. So talking about future plans, I want to put a sink in here and move this shelf over and have somewhere to wash hands. Additionally, I want to paint the ceiling black and do the hexagon lights. I know you guys have seen those on social media. It looks really nice. I really want to paint the ceiling black and do the hexagon lights all the way throughout. But in order to do that, I've got to raise the garage door. So moving on to future plans for the garage, I'm going to put a single post lift right here by American Custom Lifts. I know a single post sounds really sketchy. You got to do your research. They're super cool. But I want a single post right here. Instead of the 4 posts, which would take up the entire garage, or 2 posts, which would still, practically be the same thing. A single post would mount right here, and it would cover up this center portion of the wall, and that's it. There's a platform that comes out, but it's flat on the ground. Park the car on it, raise it, park another car underneath. There's a removable tray on the bottom of the lift, so you can do oil changes and stuff on it. It's fantastic. So that's what I'm going to do over here. But in order to do that, I've got to get rid of this. So this garage system would have to go, and I would have to do a wall mount, probably on this side, raise the tracks up, and you can see I've got really tall ceilings. I've got another 2.5, maybe 3 feet between the garage door and that beam. So raise that up higher in order to put a lift here. And the Mustang would probably go on the lift. I would like another car here soon to go with it. I don't know what yet, but it'll be parked underneath it. But for now, this is the setup. I'm super happy, I'm super pleased, but I am gonna make some changes, and this is the kind of stuff I wanna document with you guys. Here are the cars. This is the daily. It's a Mercedes E300. There's the Cobra, don't look at it yet. This is the truck. Some of you may remember I actually had this truck when I lived in Texas. I've made a lot of changes, put the factory bumper back on, resprayed everything, the front bumper, the fender flares. I put 24x12s with 37s on there. The truck looks fantastic. It's coming a long way, or has come a long way since I bought it. But that's project number 2. I'd like to make some more videos about that in addition to the Mustang, but as I make changes to the truck, I'm gonna start documenting that. So I'm gonna document this, document that, and then document this lovely garage as I make changes. That's basically it in a nutshell. I'm not very good at these videos, I know. I'm working on it. I gotta come up with some new content. You guys submitted some pretty good ideas on Instagram. A couple of you suggested that I just go and review other cars. That'd be fun. I'd love to get all 3 of my old Mustangs together at some point and do a video with that. I think that'd be fun. The current owner of my second car he has it listed for sale right now. I think he's got somebody interested in it, I'm not sure. But at some point I'd love to make a video of all the cars together, make some videos of the truck, and just get this YouTube thing going. But bear with me as I'm learning and trying to figure out how to do this thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of short. Hope you like the garage, and I can't wait to take you along as I start making some changes and going through this whole process. But please share with your friends, please watch, please support, because I look forward to doing this. So thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.